Danny Koker built his world differently, believing that cars should be more than machines. They should be art, style, and soul forged in steel. And for a time, he had everything: fame, money, a hit TV show, and an empire built on roaring engines and vintage culture, becoming the unmistakable face of custom cars on television as the star of Counting Cars. But then, without warning, he vanished from the screen, leaving fans confused as shocking headlines quietly emerged behind the scenes. Lawsuits, accusations, betrayals, rumors, and a silence that spoke louder than any press release, raising the question of what really happened to the man viewers thought they knew. Long before fame, Danny never went to college for mechanics, never studied engines in a classroom, and never had a powerful mentor guiding him, instead learning everything the hard way by tearing machines apart with his own hands, starting at just 8 years old in his family garage, where restoring a motorcycle sparked an obsession that would follow him for life, eventually carrying him from that small space to the bright lights of Las Vegas and into millions of homes. Yet cars weren't his only passion, because growing up around television through his family's ownership of Channel 33 gave him an early education in entertainment, production, and showmanship, leading to the creation of his alter ego Count Cool Rider, a vampire horror host persona that blended charisma, performance, and creativity long before Counting Cars ever existed. That rare mix of mechanical talent, entertainment instincts, and larger-than-life personality made Danny a perfect fit when the History Channel launched Counting Cars in 2012, a show that wasn't just about restoring vehicles but about preserving craftsmanship, passion, and stories, quickly becoming a fan favorite until its run ended in 2020. While behind the scenes, Danny expanded his empire with Count's Customs, Count's Vamped Rock Bar and Grill, Count's Tattoo Company, and custom builds for rock legends like Alice Cooper, Rob Zombie, and Ozzy Osbourne, all while fronting his own hard rock band Count 77, proving music was as much a part of him as engines, even performing at Carnegie Hall at just 11 years old. But success didn't shield him from trouble, as cracks formed behind the garage doors when lawsuits surfaced, including a devastating dispute involving a couple who accused Count's Customs of failing to restore their 1967 Mustang after a $50,000 payment, and an even deeper betrayal when trusted employee Joseph Frontier was accused of embezzling over $75,000, allegedly using company funds for personal expenses and leaving Danny to deal with tax issues, penalties, and reputational damage, compounded by the pain of learning Frontier had been recommended by a network partner Danny trusted. As if legal battles weren't enough, rumors exploded online. False arrest claims, accusations questioning the authenticity of Counting Cars, and speculation fueled by Danny's refusal to live his life publicly, rumors he later dismissed, stating he was a conservative Christian focused on faith, family, and loyalty. Yet silence only allowed more confusion to grow, especially when fake death reports circulated after an obituary for his late father resurfaced, followed by terrifying misinformation claiming his wife Corey had died in a car accident, forcing the family to quietly correct false narratives while retreating further from the spotlight. Fans then noticed Danny's physical transformation, his sudden weight loss and disappearance from television, igniting fears of serious illness, including cancer, though insiders suggested extreme stress from working 18-hour days running multiple businesses and managing non-stop pressure had taken a heavy toll, all while Counting Cars ended without explanation in 2020, leaving no farewell, no closure, and only unanswered questions. Today, Danny Koker hasn't vanished, he's simply stepped back, continuing to operate Count's Customs, host visitors, run his rock bar, and perform music on his own terms, choosing privacy over fame and substance over spectacle, remaining a living legend in the custom car world who may no longer dominate primetime television but